Should we have a little talk? Lately, I have been thinking about something an old reindeer herder once told me. We were standing outside in early spring. The snow was collapsing into itself. The rivers had started whispering beneath the ice. And he said something I did not understand at the time. He said the saddest people are often the ones who keep asking the horizon where life begins while life is already grazing quietly at their feet. I thought he was wrong. Surely sadness came from loss, from grief, from loneliness, from hardship. But the older I get, the more I think he was pointing toward something else, a quieter suffering, a suffering that has become almost normal, the pressure to be extraordinary, to be remembered, to matter, to become someone. You see it everywhere. People trying to become more successful, more healed, more spiritual, more awakened, more unique, more visible, as though ordinary life were some kind of failure, as though being alive were not enough. The older people I knew rarely spoke that way. A woman hanging fish to dry did not spend her evenings questioning whether she was fulfilling her potential. A reindeer herder crossing a plateau in bad weather was not trying to become legendary. They were trying to keep life alive, and somehow in that simplicity they carried something many of us have lost. They belonged not to an audience, not to a reputation, to a place, to a season, to a task, to one another. Modern people are starving for significance, and I think it is because we have forgotten where significance comes from. We think it comes from being witnessed, but we chose the wrong witnesses. We ask strangers, crowds, algorithms, the future, people who barely know our names. Meanwhile, the things that truly witnessed us were never speaking. The kettle boiling before dawn, the dog waiting by the door, the path worn into the grass by our own feet, the mountain that has watched us age. There is an old feeling I notice sometimes. Perhaps you know it too. You are sitting quietly, maybe washing dishes, maybe walking, maybe looking out of a window, and suddenly grief arrives because you realize how much of your life was spent trying to become somebody, when all along you were already someone not extraordinary, irreplaceable. The way a fence post remains standing through 40 winters, the way a familiar pair of boots waits by the door, the way a worn wooden spoon fits only one hand. The old North understood this. Nobody remembered every woman who gathered wood. Nobody remembered every herder, yet without them there would have been no village, no stories, no future. The world was carried by people history forgot. And perhaps that is what breaks my heart sometimes. How many beautiful lives have been lived by people who never knew they were enough. How many people reached old age still believing they needed to become more, still chasing a version of themselves that did not exist, still apologizing for being ordinary. I think there comes a moment in life when something softens, the need to stand out, the need to prove, the need to become. And in that moment, you begin to understand something the elders knew all along. The river does not need to be famous to reach the sea. The cloudberry does not need to be unique to ripen. The ptarmigan does not need an audience to change its feathers, and you do not need to become extraordinary to belong here. Perhaps the greatest freedom is not discovering that you are special. Perhaps it is discovering that you never needed to be, because the day you stop asking the world to tell you that you matter, you begin hearing the quiet things that I've been telling you so for years. You see, the horizon, when worshipped, is a greedy thing. Give it your life and it will ask for another mile and another and another. Meanwhile, life keeps knocking, and too often there is nobody home. End of transmission.